Libellud. How do you say that name? Welcome back to 4 Geeks by Geeks, a place where geeks come to geek out. As always, I'm PK.
And I am Bozer.
And today we are talking about an amazingly fantastic game, Obscurio. Bozer, go ahead and tell them what this game's about.
Obscurio is made by Libellud.
How do you say that name?
Obscurio, made by Libellud Games, puts you and a bunch of other wizards trapped in a library, and you are trying to find the correct door to get out. All the while, there is a traitor among you trying to keep you trapped in the library. One player acts as the Grimoire, a magical book which gives you clues to try to find the correct exit to exit that room of the library. You would begin with a certain exit door illusion, and the Grimoire would be chosen with 2 illusion cards, and using these 2 butterfly markers, you would try to find something that leads you and the other players to the correct exit. Essentially, that's it. You try to make it through 6 rooms, try to make it through the traps, and by the end of it, if you and your other wizards have worked well together, you escape the library. If not, then the traitor wins and you're all stuck there forever.
Yeah, it's an incredibly fun game. If you've played Mysterium, is that right? Mysterium?
Yeah, very much like Mysterio.
Same creators, same content. I will say, I've played both now. I would argue that this game is a lot less clunky. It feels a lot better. It plays a lot better. So if you're like, I wish Mysterium was better, I think Obscurio is the right way to go.
Yeah, it's a little more streamlined. So in difficulty from 1 to 5, I personally would put difficulty at perhaps a 2.5.
I was gonna give it a 2.
A 2 because the premise of the game isn't that difficult, but it's the clue giving that could be a little difficult, especially if you had some younger gamers in your house. They might find it a little more difficult to try to really key into what you're thinking because all of the images are so abstract and beautiful. I love the artwork.
Incredible artwork.
Yeah.
And I wanted to give that a shout out as well. But like, and also a big hit to them in this little Grimoire card. These little guys are magnets, which I think is super cool. So.
Because it's important where they're placed, so the fact that when you move that around as the players look at it, they don't move, is super huge.
It'll grip in, which is very nice. But like he was saying, I mean, you could be pointing at like the lightning, and you might think, oh, he's pointing at lightning. It could be them just pointing to the colors. The Grimoire is not able to explain. That's why I think a 2 is solid, though. I mean, with all the other games that we've reviewed and tried, it's definitely not up there and like one of the most difficult things we've done.
Yeah. So replayability, 1 to 5, where'd you put that?
I'd go with a 4. I think this game is easy to pick up. It's easy to learn. It's easy to explain to somebody. And I think it's something that if you're like, I gotta kill like 30 minutes and you've got to be friends. And it's not often where you find a game where you can play with more than 4 people, especially in board games. So a game that can seat 8, I would say that's definitely one. If you're somebody who wants to get a big party together, this is one that I would definitely suggest and grab because there's thinking involved. There's, you know, a traitor among you. There's a lot going on. All the while, it's not too. You don't have to like pay in too much.
Yeah, I would put it at saying 3.5 or 4, just because it's really easy to pick up. And I think when you're having a game night and maybe you just played that complicated one, you need a slightly less complicated to let your mind kind of turn to mush again. This is fun, or it's a great game to end the night with. And it's always different, because even when you get through that deck of illusions, you have to restart, but based on the exit you're trying to get them towards, it's always different. So you're always going to have a different game. And then you could trade up the traitor. So it's just a lot of variables that make it fun and the same level of fun each and every time.
Yeah, and I don't know, I think if I was going to have to pick, I would say this is definitely one that you should pick up. Thank you, big shout out to Secret Door Games for allowing us to review this and play it and try it out.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and you can pick up your very own copy of Obscurio at Secret Door Games, 215 Main Street, downtown Elkhart, Indiana. Check out their Facebook for all sorts of fun events they've always got coming up. They have demo nights, and they've got a lot of other events for Magic the Gathering, even Dungeons and Dragons, and Keyforge, whatever you're into. So make sure you go in and check it out.
And if you like this kind of content, you want to see us review more games, definitely give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to see us play them and actually show you, and you want to do kind of what we've done before, just go ahead and tell us down in the comments below. We'd like to listen. We'd like to talk to you guys, and maybe we can do a live stream where you guys can play along with us. We'd love to do something like that in the future.
Sure.
But until next time, I'm PK.
I am Bozer.
And you just keep
Geek it out!